So I'm going to do this one a little different. I realized in making the first video that I didn't have an intro. So I am 5 days into a through hike of this Sheltowee trace. Started on, let's see, Saturday, August 13th. And for those who don't know the Sheltowee trace, it is a 340-mile trail. It'll soon be 354 miles. But it's a 340-mile trail that starts at Burnt Mill Bridge in the Big South Fork in Tennessee, and then goes all the way up north up through Moorhead, Kentucky. And I'm hiking the trail with a friend of mine named Huck, who I met on the Appalachian Trail. He's an accomplished hiker. He finished the Appalachian Trail, where I did not, and or I haven't yet anyway. He he finished the Appalachian Trail and then turned right around and hiked the Ice Age Trail, which is a 1,200-mile trail in Wisconsin. So I'm really happy to be able to do this with him. I just kind of sent him a message on a whim. I knew that he was finishing his hike, and sent him a message. My wife said, you should send him a message and see if he wants to hike with you. And sent him a message and asked, and he said yes. So the timing, everything worked out just right, and here we are. So hope you enjoy following along. Bye, baby.
Bye, babe. Have fun.
Here's the Burnt Mill Bridge and Huck. And so I figured I'd talk real quick about our adventure to get down here. So we bought some maps online, and on the map, the proposed start of the Sheltowee is actually in Rugby, Tennessee, at mile 354. We drove down there, and luckily we ended up talking to a park ranger, and the park ranger let us know that the trail is not officially completed through that section. They had the blazes up. Lucky for us, we got that information, and they told us that the actual official start of the trail is still Burnt Mill Bridge. No sooner than we left the parking lot, we're already getting some Sheltowee eye candy. The river's beautiful. What do you think so far?
Love it. Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
what's not to love here, man?
I love hiking with this guy. He loves nature probably more than I do even. And he's really laid back. Doesn't care. You know, he's not in it for the miles. It's just a lot of fun to be around. Really, really positive guy. So I've had just a little taste of the Big South Fork before, and I am super excited to walk through the next 50 something miles. So we made it to just past Beaver Falls, and it turns out that the creek is pretty much dry. We've decided to go ahead and stop here for the night. It's about 7:30. I think I'm gonna just set up right here and probably cowboy camp tonight. May set up my bug bivvy too. And first order of business, get a bear bag in the air. Huck is over there already setting up his spot, and we're gonna make this home for the night, looks like. Good morning. It's Sunday, August 14th. Getting packed up, 7:18 in the morning. slept fairly well. Took a little bit to get to sleep, but it always takes a day or two to get adjusted to sleeping in the woods. Once you do, or for me, once I do, it's the best sleep ever. Gonna get some breakfast together and get up the trail. It's good to be out here. Hey, what's up, Mr. Huck?
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, let's see. We were looking at the maps here. So let me put on my glasses so I can see. The Burnt Mill Bridge is where we started. We ended up here at Beaver Falls. We're fixing to go up on a ridge, and it looks like our next major stop is quite a ways up the trail here. We're gonna go to, oops, let me flip the map around. We're gonna end up at Bandy Creek, and it looks like that's about 17 miles. So kind of doubt we'll make it there today, but we'll see what happens. Nothing like a climb right out of camp, is it? Get the motor started.
In Wisconsin, this would be a mountain. Kind of grips nice.
It's nice to have this rope. Big South Fork does not disappoint. This trail is fantastic so far. Starting to unwind from daily life. Get back in trail mode. This is about the, I don't know, third rock shelter we've come up on in a row. This is probably the biggest one so far. It's harder to capture the scale of these things with the phone camera, or any camera, I guess.
Down below, I believe.
We're not 100% sure that we cross here, so we're going to cross just to do it. And then we're going to check out our maps. Oh man, look at those cliff faces up there. Oh wow. I'm pretty sure we crossed this. We snaked along the river for a little ways, and now we're at the Leatherwood Ford trailhead. All right. I just realized exactly where we are. We drove to Bandy Creek in the Big South Fork before going down to the southern terminus of the trail. We drove right through here across the Big South Fork River. It didn't register until we came around the corner exactly where we are, but so far I've been across this bridge like I think 6 times. I've been to Bandy Creek before as well. Ooh, I like to walk on the stripe.
That's risky some highways.
Yeah. Here's the Big South Fork. I'm glad we don't have to ford that thing. I'll probably say that a bunch during this hike. There's our first scaled friend. I am glad we decided to keep going. Huh. Wow. Sounds good. So we found a spot right up here on top of the hill. We just climbed out of all those rock features up here on top of the hill and found a perfect little camp spot up here where the trails meet. I think I'm going to stretch out right there. Got a nice easy set of trees here for my tarp if I want, but it should be a little bit of breeze up here later on. We got cell phone signal. It's kind of buggy, but I think it'll be fine because he's got a tent he can get in, and I've got my bug bivvy with me, which I may not even use it tonight. I don't know. But this is a good spot. We got lots of bear hang options, and we filled up with water before we started up the hill, so we're good to go there. I've got ramen bomb cold soaking, and Mr. Huck is about to throw down and cook some dinner. It's 6 p.m. and we did, what was it, 12 to 13 miles, somewhere in there? Yeah, I think we're at 12 miles for today, and so Huck's kind of taking it easy on me these first few days and letting me ramp up because it's been a while since I've done any consistent long days or longer days.
It takes everybody a few days.
Yeah.
I had my few days 4 months ago, so I'm definitely trying to be mindful.
Yeah.
It's been so much fun hiking though, just gabbing.
Yeah.
Two chatty Cathys. Maybe I've just been chatting too long, I don't know.
Nah, I've been doing my fair share for sure. I've enjoyed the heck out of it. Here's Huck testing his tent site.
I'm
Make
hardcore,
sure,
man. This is how I camp. This is how I roll.
Is it gonna be comfortable, you think?
Yes. This is my home, baby. This is my home.
All right. There. This is just around the corner from our campsite. What do you think, my man?
Oh, I love it. Dinner and a view.
Yep. Still light. We're not walking in the dark. Good stuff. I want to come up here in the morning. Maybe see if there's any fog in the valley. Huh. Ended up having to throw the tarp up real quick. The went from sunny to clouded over skies in probably about 10 minutes while we were sitting eating dinner. And now it's starting to rain, but it looks like just a little pop-up storm. So, all right, one last shot of the setup. Got my bear bag line actually hanging close by, but it's going to be really high up in the tree, so I'm not worried about it. And I raised the tarp up high. Luckily, it only rained for probably 3 minutes or so. So decided to use the bug bivvy tonight. I found a tick on my ground sheet a little bit ago, so looking forward to colder weather where you don't have to worry about such things. But we're probably gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's about 8 o'clock, and I'll probably piddle around for another hour or so and then turn in. Good night.